love speaking at conferences. I enjoy chatting to people, I enjoy sharing stories, I love hearing their stories. But every speaker will tell you, you really do need to do a certain amount of preparation in advance. Usually the conference organisers will ask you for your biog, they'll ask you to send any PowerPoints or video clips that you're going to use so that they can have them uploaded in advance. I spoke in Nigeria a couple of years ago at the first annual event management conference that they had ever held. I arrived the night before and came down to the conference and wanted to cross-check that the PowerPoints were uploaded to see where I would speak from, what microphone I'd be using, where I would be sitting, all of them, the small details, the minor details, but they're all the things that make a difference to a good presentation. My colleague went over to speak with the people who were loading the PowerPoints while I went off to talk to somebody about what kind of microphones they were using. She came back to tell me that the PowerPoints would be loaded by the following morning. They hadn't yet been done. Without even thinking, I walked over to the group and said, "Who's responsible for popping up my PowerPoints?" And some man said, "I am." And I said, "Brilliant, pop them up there and we'll have a look at them, just to be sure." And he said, "No, I'll have them ready for you tomorrow morning." And I said, No, I'm not going to stay here all night. I want to go off and get something to eat. Pop up the PowerPoints, we'll just make sure I'll run through them and then I'll leave. I've never seen it happen before or since, but every one of the PowerPoints was corrupted. What I was using was a series of photographs because I'm talking. So basically I have a visual which brings whatever I'm saying alive. Every single one of those photographs was wrong. They were either stretched this way or that way, but nobody looked right. No visual was properly presented. My poor colleague spent an hour and a half fixing all of the photos. I'm technologically useless, so I was no help to her at all. All of the detail, if you look at any speaker who is used to speaking on a fairly regular basis, the one thing that surprises people is that they do exactly the same amount of homework before every single speech. It doesn't matter how often you do it, what you need to do is make sure that when you're actually delivering it to the audience, you've checked all the detail and it runs smoothly.